is down from the side of the slime. And what will they do in this case is the real question. As Fishweed keeps doing as much damage as he possibly can, and a good flick shot on Diamani to take down the third DPA as everyone is coming back one after the other. And there's nothing that it seems that there's nothing that Team Slime can do after that initial pickoff.
We just need one pick to fall, and actually Sky is heavily out of position, and I don't think he has any more of that Siphon charge, but actually this Darkness Rama, the first one to fall, and Acid follows up with the V-Love with 2. The Dragon actually finding to find any value. Wow. Acid going in for that quadra kill, actually finds it on the T-Rex. And that is Imperium pushing the payload in. Nice flick shot.
Alex is just being an absolute beast on that point, and he is not caring for anything. Naruto does get caught out of position heavily, taking a lot of damage, but Fisher is able to take the first pick off onto their tank, and already the floodgates are open for the side of Team Imperium. The Dragon is coming, but is it going to be enough? But the Cupid wall coming up from Alex, who's right there to stop the Dragon right in their track, and there's nothing that they can do about it whatsoever. Never mind, they don't even care about the healing. They'd be like, God damn the Luna, we don't care, like, just kill this dog. We like animal cruelty. This is what Team Imperium has become to the very top of this, top of the food charts for the SCN servers.
Full court press here coming in from Imperium, about 60% of the wave push, and there's really no answer coming in from Slime. Every time they poke their heads out, they're just getting shot one after the other by these hit scan presences of Team Imperium. And again, Alex Use and Fish find the first 2 kills. Acid diving onto Darkness Rama, who has been having an awful game so far. And now the Sentinels are out, and what are you even supposed to do if you're Slime?
Team Slime are just getting bullied back in their spawn. Like one punch is coming out from Acid. From the right side there is Fish. From the left there is Wolfies. What are you going to do in this? Present in that stage that already the enclave is at the side of Team Imperium. They're trying to look for these shots, but Acid 1 HP almost. Easily does die out. Kappa needing to find a couple of more shots onto the Inara right now, and Alex getting healed up as much as he possibly can, but holy hell, what's that? Up to 1500 heal right there. Straight onto Alex right there as well. He just goes back from 1 HP back to full. Alex 1 health, but a good out coming out from ITX right there. He takes down Alex Yosh and Fish. What happened to Fish? Fish! Where are you shooting, my boy? What is happening?
99 to 99. Oh, Imperium, nobody touches the point. They ran out of manpower just at the end.
No worries. Alex Bush falling again for Blancde, having to take it back out. He's back into position once more. That's the damage. A bit too. Alex is like, Fish, you there, buddy? You okay, buddy?
Managed to choose to land. The Trish is still spamming from behind, but actually, interesting enough, it's not Luna contesting the point, it's actually Sky. Another good snipe coming in from V-Love onto Fish Room and Acapella. Simultaneously wipes the floor on Acid, and actually the floodgates are now open for Sai, and no reg is in the chat, but actually looks like all the shots are registering for the side of Team Slime, it seems, as they push the payload in successfully 2-0 against the number 1 SCA team. Instead, using it as more of a utility piece to counter out, to deter the flanks from Imperium from diving on their backline, because as we know, if anyone tags Luna, if Ayo tags anyone and a dog is in the line of sight of that person, they go down immediately, and you can already see, wow, the aggression from Imperium relentless as they find 3 kills on the back of that push. Sai answers with 1 back, and actually a reanimate being used here by Sai. I think it may be a bit too early, but they do kind of need to touch the point here. It's not gonna happen anyway, as Imperium capture it. So basically 100-0 point here. They won every single fight, just really quickly.
Bye, Fish. See you back at spot, buddy. See you. I'll see you, Wolfies. See ya, Bobby. Bobby died. No, Bobby's still alive.
1 HP! 1 HP! Oh my.
Bobby was the luckiest boy alive, I swear to God.
It's coming in here from Imperium, and again another Faith Flight being coming out from Mr. Wolfies, and he manages to find V-Love in the back line, but no just of yet coming out from Wolfies, but it doesn't look like there's enough damage to finish him off. 12 HP in the air, it's a ballsy move, but it does pay out for him in this case.
Whenever anytime Bomb King is taken off the table, we all know what he loves to do. Goes for the Willow, and he just says, reach for the skies, and everyone dies for some reason. No one knows why. We just don't question it anymore. And with the endplane popping out as well for the side of Team Imperium, it seems that there's nothing that Team Slime can do under the pressure because their backline protection is not as strong as the side of Team Imperium. Honestly, the shots are raining in and Sai is alive and kicking, but the accursed arm from the Androxus should be enough to soften up the defenses on their end, but still Sai forced back into the corner, can no longer touch the point, and Team Imperium take it back to a 2-2.
Yeah. It's good aggression.
Oh, fish! Bye, fish. Wait, Norek, what is this? Terminus X, Norek! What is happening? Sai wants his phone number! Sai's calling him up! He's not gonna let him have it! He's reanimating! He wants that caffeine booty in the backline, but he's not gonna be able to find it as Sai walks away. But Sai is still alive here, and Love does spend a kill onto Alex Yush, and the fight will continue. As one after the shots are raining in, Acid trying to find the last few bullets. He needs to kill off someone, but he's not able to find it.
This is just chaos right now. Oh!
Good snipe from Mila right there to take down Wolfies with an in-flame popping out as well. The DPSs are still alive and kicking for the side of Team Imperium, as one after the next the shots are raining in. Acid goes in for the touch. He got Acid used onto Acid, and Darkness Rama just outplays Acid in every single way possible. We should get an initial kill off. Good shots raining in as a Capella falling danger to the other back end, but it's still gonna be enough, hopefully, as he needs to touch the point, and he does fall to the hands of Vila once more, and this support is dragging out the generous Team Slime. Take point 2.
It's just great.
No. Terminus is spamming EEW and then walking into the
Oh wow, another good snipe by Sai actually to take down Acid. So Sai is doing most of the heavy lifting right now, it seems, on the side of Team Slime. It's really good. Really good positioning coming in for the Terminus, and actually looks like a no stagger call has been called right now. But it looks like a stagger is gonna be made.
That stagger, oh my god! 2 kills are down, everyone is down. Actually, is the only one alive to get on the point. He's not gonna be able to survive for Take it. The no stagger call needs to be called out a lot more earlier. One small misplay coming out from the side of Team Imperium caused it all as Wolfies and Fish die off. Again, boys, there's not much that we can do. And we have to try to be as professional as possible. Wolfies trying to take down Sai, and Sai again falls. This Terminus pick is not working out in their favor.
Oh, my.
And Acid falling initially low, but is able to get back out, even through the balls of death coming out from the dredge. And Fishweave diving in for the backline. If he fights off a bit more than he can chew, as Dredge is now just shooting more balls into their face, but IP Rex does fall to the hands of Acid. The traditional double tank composition is coming back, but with Genesis nerfs coming in as well on these patches. But what do you do in this case?
Well, actually, early keep control being won there by Team Imperium actually just basically netted them the point. They managed to find the first kill through good coordinated aggression.
Them out so that they can just walk into the backline or take a much more defensive angle so that your team cannot do anything about it. But here we just need to talk about, like, these fights are just going very slowly. Dredge falling dangerously low onto this back end as well, and Acid is looking for the phone number of the Dredge, calls them up, and Dredge is just dancing off in the background, and he does fall to the hands of Acid.
Wow.
And this is just a full and utter control of every part of the map from the side of Team Imperium. This
is some incredible shaking going on. My goodness.
Hey, they're dancing the disco. We need some music in the background that they be dancing the disco properly.
It's a bit of a earthquake going on right now in the realm. Off Stone Cave, you see the water is a bit rumbling right now, but actually... wow. Alex Hughes finds 2 kills on Acapella and Vila. Sai goes down, alt, spray him. Nope.
Spray him, it doesn't happen.
Oh, push here by Mr. Wolfies, and now this Dredge is caught in the corner. Actually hasn't found much value against this triple DPS combo. Just too much burst damage, but actually Wolfies runs right into the balls of IT Rex, and he does manage to drop him there in that instance. Crazy ult!
Oh my god!
My goodness.
The fight is still in the favor of Team Slime, it seems, as they are able to take back the zone and find another chance for themselves. This fight.
That was an insane ult by Darkness Rama, and Wolfies throws the nade into the sky. He wonders what happens, how did we lose that point? But anyway, Imperium coming in on that retakes. Alex Hughes waddling his way onto point, but Acid and Alex Hughes managed to combine down to take down the point presence, which is Sai Conqueror. And now they're left with nothing to stand. They're left with no legs to stand on as this Terminus is getting chewed away at, and Reanimate is already used, so that is not even on the cards. But actually, 2 picks getting found here by the Dredge in return could save the day here. But a jump.
But the jump and an ult from the Zin. Not able to connect onto Acid right there, but still the damage is present. The Inara has such a big fat bullet sponge that the tanks are still alive for some reason. And again, there's nothing that the team side of Team Slime can do. Alex, Swoosh, and Acid surviving. The only 2 tanks are able to take back the entire point for themselves. Out there. He's like, nah, I'm just gone. That's Team Slime. Every single person are just getting bullied off of this high ground. And there is no way to keep this high ground control whatsoever. And Dredge falls to the hands of Ishmael as well, as he wants that tentacle hentai on the side as he's playing Ilyan, it seems.
Well, actually, the Earthquake has subsided, but it doesn't seem to have deterred Imperium or Slime in that matter. But we just see high ground control being taken so firmly by Imperium. Wolfies is now shooting onto these tanks, basically free firing right now. Same with Fish Weave in the backline. Sai can't stand on the point. No one can stand on the point.
And of
Imperium
course, Leo is playing Paladins.
4-0. He's not dropped on point in the initial stages, but already aggressing out the lanes is Sai Conqueror, but already forced back onto this stage right. This is the Cassie and the Zin. They're just trying to fight for this stage control of this Atlas, but
my god!
Actually, Acapella runs right into the shots of Wolfies, which then takes him down. And now a 4v5 ensues on the point.
Yes, as well.
Touch the point.
Fight is going very slowly. There's not much to talk about in general on these fights. As the point touch has been taken over with overtime kicking, and the blood is flowing right now as the healing coming onto this Terminus to keep him alive. But still, Wolfies on this Willow is just staying alive right now, and Fish as well on the backline getting a double kill onto the healer. Wolfies finishing him off, looking for Belov's phone number, but Belov is like, no, I'm married, I am taken. No, Willow, no, Willow, no, don't go up in the sky, Willow. I cannot hit you. Please come back down to earth. The lag, of course, was in their favor, but now with no lag being placed in a fish on this Victor, what are you going to do? And everyone, like, look at this, and like Team Imperium are not giving a damn about a single
Team Imperium going forward.
They're not giving a damn about a single zone. Like, maybe you would think that, okay, they're gonna take one angle, they're gonna take this angle, but everyone is just in the high ground right now. Everyone's in the cabin, and they're just raining down hell from these sides, and every single body from the side of Team Slime are just dropping.
Oh, I didn't know this was an angle.
What is this angle? What?
In such an aggressive zone being taken here by Team Imperium, they're just pushing lanes, and there is nothing to counter out this aggression right now. They just have to wait and try and find a pick, but the Willow is just... Pain Train is just here, Fish is just dealing the damage. The double healer just doesn't have enough damage to deal with Team Imperium right now, but a good retreat call coming out
from their end. But this seems to be the Atlas is the main issue for this competition. They can't
really
walk up. This wall is just completely destroying them, and the Terminus is still alive. The reanimate is ready, so the reanimation inside the dome should be possible. Belov getting that one pick off onto the backline for the side of Team Imperium, taking him down. Rama being able to keep every single one of his teammates alive and taking, but Fishweave is in the backline. He's looking for the flank right now. He is in a very good position, and there is nowhere to run for the side of Team. For the time of Team Slime, but Rex is not able to find the shots on the Fishweave, and Fishweave is able to take him down immediately. That's all that they wrote, and Team Imperium on 99% and taking no overtime touch possible for the side of Team Slime, and they're finally.
Well, I mean, we
Yep, that is exaction Cassie.
That is exaction Cassie. Wow. Another flavor pick coming out from Slime. They do love these flavor picks, don't they?
Maybe one of the best teams in NBA for a reason. That flavor pick be like, Acid be like, no, Sai, you need to come back here. You need to let us show how much we actually love. Yes, yeah. Family friendly, sorry. And yes, the meme is very old, but still, we have to make that meme whenever Atlas is back.
The dog is just dying right now. Like, someone needs to.
You cannot do anything for the dog at this point. Like, what do you do against a massive sheer amount of damage coming out from Team Imperium? And then these are just storms every single time. And Imperium is just taking down Slime over and over. Fair can take down the Atlas. And everyone from there end is falling low. Vila has the ultimate ready. The spike could connect straight onto one target, and yes, the barrack does fall on this case. The point tank is dead. Fishweek also dangerously low on this backside, has a reversal up and ready, but it's not going to be enough as Abi finds the pick onto Acapella, but it seems like that Team Slime have full control over this backline fight as Acid needs to get back onto the point, try to get the touch, and Acid is not falling right now, and the damage is in. Wolfie's in the corner, but Sai falls instead, and it's not going to be enough with 96%, 99, and taking overtime still going off. Fishui back as well, the headshots could be connecting, cannot dash, he tries to dash, but his dash is not at the ready as well. Imperium take the point away from Team Slime. A very dominant performance from Slime, but one small mistake, some shots not connecting, is all that you need to completely shut it down.
This is the closest point fight I've seen besides the Bright Marsh game, which we have from Slime. This is much better. This is what we need to see. And again, IT Rex showing that he's not afraid of Fish He's just going in straight for the kill. Alex does answer one back on the Vila, but IT Rex with a double kill onto Acid, now both the frontline gone, now the healer gone, and it's just the both DPS left alive and not for very long for IT Rex.
The triple kill going out for our favorite dinosaur right now. 3-1-1 and bubble ultimate from the Ash as well. Take the defense in their favor,
that's
not over the ult on this side. Fish is not even finding any value or CSS as well.
Good coordinated aggression here coming out by Imperium, but a good route sets up 2 on the silver platter, but Fish actually converts both Acapella and Darkness Rama. Good rewind there by Esther to bring back Vila, and now outside. It's all that. Again, Alex.
On the point right now, pushing it up. Everything has just slowed down. Really, I want to talk about Acid getting a double kill, Acid getting a kill on the side, and Fish fighting the second kill. And Team Slime might just be forced back one after the next, and finally Team Imperium showing the dominant performance that they always do. And the Ash ultimate does go through, trying to buy a bit more time, but opts to just completely give it up because trying to save his teammate, but it was not enough for the stun to come out and stop them. And with everyone just falling one after the next, the tank no longer off tank, no longer being present, and are the only one alive, trying to stall out for just a little while longer. IT Rex does fall. Vilov gets a kill onto Acid, but it's not going to be enough. Vilov getting a second kill as well, but Wolfpiece just cleaning up House, getting a quadra kill for his team, and taking the point for the side of Team Imperium.
A bit more initiative needs to be found. Vivian Shred just holding off 2 people on this side, and Vilov already falls on the point, but Pabi finds one onto Darkness Rama. Now there's no healing for the side of Team Slime. The rest of them is sure soon to follow.
Last one, and Ash getting staggered out heavily from the entire team, and that was the only person that could touch the point other than the Zin, and the Zin does not have his spite ready to even touch the point. And another point fight going towards the side of Team Imperium.
It's 13 points in a row for Team Imperium. Can anyone stop them? And not. And Slime don't look like they're up to the challenge today. I mean, it's not as if they haven't had their moments, right? They have played good. We have seen moments of brilliance, like right here, the Inara stun locks up Rufus, and that's a good start, and Acid next one to follow it. It's not as if they haven't had their moments, it's just that Imperium are just playing so much better than them. Their shots are connecting, you know.
And everyone's just going off the left hand. Everyone from the side of Team Imperium. And now they have full control over the backside. And Acid already opened them up. And the setup is ready. And what are you going to do? Darkness Rama can't even do anything. The Vivian is just going to shred through. An amazing setup coming out from Acid. And perfect team play to completely collapse on top of Team Slime. And that is what coordinated play looks like, ladies and gentlemen, when you play Paladins at the highest level.
Well, it's just basically exploiting the weaknesses being shown here by Slime. They did not cover their grounds properly. And this is what happens when you give Imperium a small, give Imperium an inch, they will just take them out. A full wrap here by Acid and Wolfies just locks up all the members of Imperium. There's just nothing that they can do. Members of Slime, there's nothing they can do. But another, again, a stagger coming out onto Vilov could signal the beginning of the end here for Slime.
And Sai is like 100 HP and Fishu is able to take him down at the very last second. Acid does fall, but still in the corner, Alex Wish being able to take down the Cassie. One after the next, the bodies on the side of Team Slime are just dropping one after the next with 1 second left, overtime taking everyone dead. And Team Imperium become the first ever champions for the GCSL Southeast Asia.
Once Eevee takes your high ground and you're on the point, there's just no way to contest her. Zin can't take the high ground. You just have to watch for this Eevee, and she's gonna be such a nuisance in your backline, as you said just now. Snipe going here. Wow!
Good snipe coming out from
Oh, good bash as well.
Oh, but Fish is getting a double kill, looking for a triple kill right now, and Sama is able to find it. The shots are connecting, and the headshots are just pounding onto the head of the Rover right now. There's nothing that they can do as ITRX on the side right now, completely low at 1 HP, and he has not opted to go for shoulder bash talent, but actually for... Is that slug shot? Yeah, slug shot. Slug shot. From the, yeah, that is slug shot from the side of the Slime. But in this case, there's not much to talk about. What do you say for the side of Team Slime? Give them encouragement. Lillian is trying his hardest to pull off this high ground angle right now.
Well, to be fair, this is where you should be holding, right? You're consistently fighting from the worst angle.
One trick known as Alex Lucius making his way towards the point. But with 7 seconds and remaining, probably Eevee is going to get that initial touch off just so the bear can get in position, but no, opting to go for it, and Acid is able to take down Love in this initial stage fight. And again, the Terminus gets caught out on the middle side, and he does fall, probably looking for a reanimate, and the reanimate has been so that the earthquake because of the reanimate. The entire crowd is shaking as Lillian comes back to life, but then they're like, oh, it's a Terminus. Never mind, boys.
Good barrage there. Oh no, he falls off the high ground. RIP.
And small one for his ITRX cannot stay on this high ground. Lillian getting back out of the point, but instantly dies. What is that?
So everyone shoots at him at once. Okay.
And the more you fight against them, the more they are going to be performing better against you. And you need to analyze at the same pace that they will. And no one seems to be contesting this Eevee on this right-hand side. Beloved, not up to go for it, and already Acid. What is this? Acid insane gamer. What is that dodge?
Wow.
That does not happen. Does die out, but that dodge was incredible from the side of Acid.
Here we go. Now the whole point fight is. But again, it's a huge problem. The Eevee's all the way in the back line. Someone needs to look at her. Okay, this is... What?
This is just a position where this is going to be pretty very badly as Darkness Trauma does fall, and that's all that Acid needed to do. No one can touch the point anymore, even if they wanted to, without the healing being present, and one after the next, every single person is just dying, and Fishweed just cleaning up house one after the next. He has no fear. He's running it. He's screaming, I am Victor! Fishweed.
Roll right now, but you can see like good kills coming out of the defense, but they just show just one slight positioning error from any one of the members of Slime, and Imperium is gonna capitalize just so quickly here. And again, Sai being maybe just a bit too out of position. Acid coming in for the pizza, and there is it. There it is, T-Rex.
Oh yes.
Oh, and now
yes, wall hacks for Vlog. Yes, give me all of those wall hacks. Wall hacks for Wolfies, wall hacks for Lillian. Just look at the crowd, spin for everything out of position, and finally we are back with one legit player being Wolfies.
The earthquake continues, and now
another wall hack. Now it's coming from the ash. Imagine when you have wall hacks and spin bots on the side of it. That is what it looks like.
No. Imagine installing aimbot and then you play Terminus. Craziest.
Crazy gamer. And Wolf is on the backline, bro. Getting a quadra, looking for a penta, and he does find a penta kill to end off the grand finals. And their own. Congratulations, Team Imperium, for being the first ever, for being the #1 team in the first ever GCSL tournament for the Southeast Asian League.
Yep.
And this was a long ride, ladies and gentlemen, and honestly speaking, holy hell, this game, like the grand finals, I wish that it would have been a lot more better, but nothing much we could have done. Thank you for all sticking by us through the earth.